Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Hope you're all well. Last time we made it to the College of Winterhold. We'll continue more of that today. Okay, plan for today. Some bastard needs me to go and get his books for him, so we'll try and do that. Right, we'll fetch this guy's books and then try and continue some more with the College of Winterhold, getting that education. Other than that, I'm sure we'll get killed a couple of times. Go off course completely when I find a new cave or somewhere else that will inevitably lead to my death. If you're watching, do please drop a comment in the chat. It'd be nice to hear from you. Find the stolen books. Hitting the books. That's what we need to do. And that's not too far from us, so we'll take a little walk out of Whiterun up to the ritual stone to Belglow Keep. First things first, just drop a quick wait, just to make sure all the mods load correctly and work with each other correctly. We've been doing really well on the crashing front. We haven't had the game crash on us for a few days now. Even when I had a dragon attack me yesterday, the game handled it just fine, so we might be okay now. Well, I say that. We'll see how it goes. Right, let's carry on. Are you gonna be angry with me because I've been a bit of a thief?
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say. By Ismail, you did it. You killed the dragon.
I've killed several dragons.
There's been talk amongst the gods that you are dragon, but such a thing. Surely that's not possible.
I could prove it to you right now by setting you on fire. Oh, bloody preachers. Oh yeah, I did kind of steal the best mage armor in the game, so I probably shouldn't really have this right now, but I do. And nobody was angry with me about it, so we'll just pretend I earned it.
Dragon,
Hello, everybody.
it is my honor to stand before you.
Yeah, here we go, a polite guard for once. Knows who he's dealing with.
Stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Right, hello.
But do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
How dare you?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
I try to be, but most of my potions tend to fail. Right, some of this can go. Oh, that's quite handy actually. No, I never use conjuration anyway. That can go. That as well.
Come back anytime.
I don't have much else for you, unfortunately. Okay, Faendal. Let's go and see Bellafor, and then we'll leave Whiterun.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
I'm not paying you to talk.
Everything's for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh, I remember now. He's not actually going to take the other Archmage robes off me. I may as well drop them then.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Have I got anything worth selling to you? That can go. That as well. I'm never going to use staffs. Nah, fuck it. I'll do.
Do come back.
And worthless books. Right, okay, let's go.
Blade and shudder, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
Ooh. You're probably a better elf than the one I already have.
I am an painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But after all, where is the value in creating art if there is... If you change your mind, seek me
Please
out
do
here.
look around.
Oh, I quite like you.
There's something you'll want.
Hmm.
Still here.
Right, Faendal, what are you holding?
Sure thing.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether to take Janessa or Faendal. Faendal's been with me since the beginning. Hmm. Oh, and he's got all my dragon bones.
You lead, I'll follow.
I'm prepared to make a deal.
You know what? I'll give Janessa a try. Give me all my
At your
things.
service.
Not for much longer, you aren't.
I'll head back home if you need
Sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Goodbye, Faendal. Janessa!
Blade and shadow, you have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. What do you need to take?
It's not me that needs to take, it's you that needs to receive. Okay, have that. No. Give. 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 Now, how good's your armor? I don't actually know. Ah, fuck it, just keep what you got for now. Right, I need you to hold my dragon bones, they're quite heavy. Oh, have a shield as well.
Together we will vanquish any foe.
Yeah, we can try. Oh, do you want a travel cloak?
What can I do for you? What do you need?
I need you to wear this fabulous cloak.
Let's go.
There we go. Ignore the fact that her bow is poking through it.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Yeah, you probably will.
Ha! Snowback.
Milk drinker.
Good. Chat time's over.
Right, let's go and hit the books before I save. Aw, poor Faendal.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, friend.
Can I help you? Are you ready?
I'm just trialing Janessa for now. We might go and get Faendal again later. fact, it's pretty likely we will. I'd like to know who your favourite companions are in Skyrim. I don't really remember a lot of them. Mjolnir the Lioness, I remember her. Benor. Right, let's go and find books. We'll try not to die on the way, or get distracted by anything. That way, that way, that way. Yeah, easy enough. No, that one.
Dragonborn. It's an honor.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure I remember this place being full of rats. I have to go and exterminate them at some point. Oh. Yeah, that'll teach you to be you. Where's my friend? Oh, you were useful.
I'm still here. Together we will vanquish any foe.
Yeah, you say together, I kinda did the work there. I'm already preferring Fangdal, he would do everything. Now, who might you be?
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer from the college? I'm collecting
Hello.
ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet? You've not heard of the gourmet? Author of Uncommon Taste? He is a wizard with a spatula. Well, not an actual wizard, but his recipes are legendary. You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now. Need something? All right.
Hmm.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. What can I do for you? I'll be sure to put it to good use. Let's go.
Yeah, someone else can have those. Oh, I'm doing it again. I said I wouldn't, but I'm distracted by another cave. Right, we'll just take a little peek. We'll just poke our heads around the door and see what's inside. Okay, this looks... Oh, no, no. I was about to say this looks peaceful, but it doesn't. Oh, there's two of them. Great. Janessa? Oh, this isn't so bad. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, that was looking dangerous for a second, but we did quite well. Anything else in here that wants to end our lives? No, thankfully enough. Ooh, a honey nut treat. We'll take that. You died in a funny position. Yeah, let's... Ooh, no. Let's get you up. Up you get. Up. You can just sit on the barrel. No, I said sit. Sit on the barrel. That's close enough. How many arrows have you got left, Janessa?
If that is what you wish.
You got plenty.
Are you ready?
You did really well in that last fight. I was fully expecting to die. Yeah, unfortunately Feindal is no longer with us for the time being. We may go and get him later, we're still trialing Janessa. Right, this time we're going to go and get the books. Though at some point I would like to try and get over to the west side of the map, because we haven't really touched it yet at all. We haven't really gone beyond this side of Whiterun. And eventually we're going to go to Pale Pass and head into beyond Bruma and do that quest mod. Didn't somebody else want to see me? Oh yes, the Dawn Guard want to see me. I'm nowhere near ready to go and see you. And somebody around here wanted me to go to Morrowind. Again, nowhere near ready for that. Oh, dead wolf. No, dead fox. Come on, let's get you off the road. Oh, isn't this where I got attacked by those archmages or something? Get up. Mountain goat. Up you get. Up we go.
You're dead.
Uh-oh. Yep, they're still here. Yeah, this bastard's still here. Yeah, I'm a lot stronger now. Oh, I'm still getting my ass kicked. Okay, Janessa. Yeah, you can do this. Ooh. Oh, don't you heal. Sod off. Serves you right for being you. Right, now what is this stone going to give me? No, I don't need that. Ah, there's where I need to go. Cross that bridge. Excuse me, what was that? Ah! Little fuck. Yeah, take that. Bad dog. Yeah, bad dog.
That's how it's done.
Elk. Ooh, pick the flowers. It's a beautiful day in Skyrim. Oh, we're... Come on. You should know by now that we sprint everywhere.
We've stopped. What is it? Let's go.
I hope this is the way I need to go.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
Here's a better idea. Why don't you give me the gold and I won't bash your head off?
That's a real shame. Gonna make it hard for you to pay a healer out. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Yeah, and you picked a bad time to be you. Let's go double flames on these ones. Oh, you rude bastard. Okay, there's a fair few of them. You can deal with them, right? Yeah, you deal with them. I'm gonna loot their cheese. Gosh, it's just a sea of deadness. No, I don't need that. Yeah, have your armor back.
I'll try and make this quick.
Well, generally you're one-shotting them. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was remarkably easy.
I'm still here. If that is what you wish. Lead on then.
I might have to get you some more arrows soon. Ooh. Oh, you've got a much better bow. Janasso, I've got a present for you.
What can I do for you? Of course.
I'll take that. And you take that.
Let's go.
And that can go off the edge of the bridge. Bye. Lots of convenient potions laying around. I won't say no to those. Think. Any decent books? No. Well, I'll take those. It might be better than the gloves I have. 11 and benefit. 14. Yep, you're going on. They go quite nicely with the outfit as well. Right, Janessa, do you want to hold on to my gloves?
I'm still here. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
You're welcome to wear them if you like. There you go, she's wearing them.
Are you ready?
Oh, good book. No, archery. We're not touching archery this run. You watch it. Ooh, give me that. Give me. I don't want the cheese. I want this. Give me the bow. There's clearly a nice bow here. I want it. Fine. Right. Now, how do we? I get the feeling I've come here and it's been completely pointless because this isn't the way across. No, I probably should have come around that way. Okay, we'll just do that. It was worth it though. We got a better bow and we got some better gloves. Okay, we'll go around this way. And somewhere up there is where we need to be. What? Oh, okay. Ah, I see you over there, you four-legged bastard. Oh, you're a stray dog. Oh, you lost, boy. Hello. Yeah, go home. You shouldn't be here. My pet? Wait, what? I don't have a home. Come back, you can come with me. Come with me, boy. Where's my companion, by the way? I didn't just replace my companion with a stray... Nah, no, here we are. Oh, come on, talk to me, boy. We can go together. Alright, good luck to you. I don't know where my home is, but if I ever get one, I hope I find you there. I wonder where the game thinks my home is if I haven't got one already. Come on, mountain goat. Shimmerest Cave. I'm sure there's nothing evil in here. Okay, we're back. Let's carry on. Oh, I see you up there, you bastard.
I'm still here. Fine. What?
Shoot that spider in the eyes. Kill the spider. Kill the spider. Kill the spider. Ow. Kill. What? We're supposed to. See, why can't I tell you to do that? Now I'm bloody well poisoned. Never mind.
Some evil power is at work in this place.
Yeah, I figured that when I first saw what it was called. Oh, it's Falmore. Okay. Oh, and you've got a deadly claw. Right, come and get burned. Yeah, I'm already poisoned. Oh, right in the neck. Ooh. Oh, that sword's better than what I've got. And that bow is better. The arrows are a bit crap. Okay, Janessa, I've got a better bow for you.
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
I'm gonna give you... Nope, where is it? I'm gonna give you that. There you go, even better. I do feel a bit overpowered with these companions. Maybe I should not have any. I can go around with just me and my dog. Is this right? Ooh, that looks really nice. Oh, that's really cool. If I was wearing heavy armor, I would take that, but I'm not, so I can't. Now, do you happen to have a Falmer mace? Because that would be really helpful for me. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop that, unfortunately. Ooh. Oh, that's really nice. Unfortunately, I've been putting my points into maces. Where is it? Oh no, I haven't. Oh, that's fine then. Oh, great. Okay, I'll take that then. Buy Orcish mace. Wait. No. No, Orcish mace is better. Oh, I'll keep that then. Okay, buy Orcish War Axe. No, Falmer War Axe. Yeah, I'll just keep that then. Uh-oh. Leave me be. Ow. Oh, I'm naked. Should really put my clothes back on. Right, we definitely got our clothes back on. Okay. Ooh, Shimmerist Grotto. I feel like there's going to be a lot of death in here. Yep, we got a nice little civilization here. No, you don't see me. You see Janessa. Get out of the way. Good girl. You stop that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm still here.
Yeah, sorry, you kind of got caught in the crossfire there.
Are you ready? Hey, watch it!
Get out of the way.
What's the hurry? What can I do for you? Fine. What? What?
Get the fuck out of the way.
Will do. Still have something new. What the? We going? I am the shadow at your back.
I might have to take your bow away soon. You're a bit too overpowered with it. Oh, that's not ideal. Yeah, poisoned again. Right, where is the bastard? Oh, I've temporarily replaced him. So I'm giving this one a try.
We've stopped. What is it? Together we will vanquish any foe.
I may end up going back to get him.
We've stopped. What is it? Of course.
Yes, take all of the arrows. We are in Shimmer Mist Grotto. We're not meant to be here. We're meant to be going to get this bastard stolen books, but I keep getting distracted.
Lead on. I shall follow.
Currently dealing with a lot of Falmer. Oh, who are you? Oh, you're a Falmer. Ow, yeah, poisoned again. Oh, this isn't where I want to be. I do not want to be going to Dwemer ruins. This isn't ideal at all, and everything sideways. Oh, who are you? Oh, you're a Gleam Lurker, right, goodbye. I'll just close the door. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, that wasn't an ideal place to be. I'm just gonna leave, I think. Yeah, that didn't quite go to plan. Plan being close doors, leave my Dark Elf to deal with it, and then take the credit afterwards. It could have gone worse. Trying to think of what highlights have happened so far. Oh, we found a stray dog and it's gone to my home, but I don't have a home, so I don't know where it's gone. Killed a lot of bandits. Oop. Yeah, let's just leave and come back here at a later date. The plan's supposed to be continue with more of the College of Winterhold and getting that college education. Right, we need to get up here somehow. I think it's gonna have to be a case of mountain goating it. It was easy enough, I just had to do a spell and they let you in. Let me through. Let me in. Ah, there we go. So our progress with the college, where is it? We found the Eye of Sarfall, and we went and told somebody about it, but now they want me to go and get their books for them. Hello, dog. You're not my dog. Put the weapons away. Hello, boy. Or girl. Oh, I've lost my elf. Janessa? Okay, I'm just gonna wait here. Ah, there we are. Right, which bastards live here? That's what we need. Oh, it's a flame atronach, right. That's not pleasant. And it's a novice ice mage. Yeah, how do you like fire? Oh, I'm on fire. Oh. Right, I've got any ice spells. Let's do that. And let's take that. Oh, you'll also be pleased to know, where is it? I stole the best mage robes in the game from them. They just left them unattended, and so I just took them. So they're mine now. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, take that. And that. Ooh, was that another firebolt I saw? Ah, fire mage, eh? Oh, shit. I mean, I like to think I earned them, given that I'm saving the world and doing college delivery quests at the same time. I also stole all of their shit, what's that thing called? Chemistry. I stole all of their chemistry supplies and just blindly made potions. So I've got a lot of potions right now. Alchemy, that's the word. I stole all of their alchemy supplies and just did a lot of potion making. So that was convenient of them, that they just leave their stuff unattended. My College of Winterhold is a bit different. It's a modded college, so it looks nicer. And you can study while you're in there, and it sort of just gives you supplies, basically. Alright, any bastards down here? Oh, that's a bear trap. Nothing. You see nothing. Yeah, you just keep looking this way but not seeing me. Go, my Janessa. Oh, spiders. Yeah. Bonk. Right, you... Oh, you're already dead. Yeah, you're a bit overpowered, Janessa. I might have to take your bow away. No, we're not really using staffs. Yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to trigger the trap myself every single time. Yeah, have a bucket. Go on. Bucket. Oh. Oh. Have I played New Vegas before? Yes, I have. You know I have. I modded it to breaking point. I'm planning a live stream for New Vegas. It's going to be called Doc Mitchell's Bad Day. And the main premise of that live stream is going to be finding as many things to kill Doc Mitchell with as possible. In as many different ways. Right, you don't want to wear the bucket. Boo. Oh, there's a trap. Okay, Janessa, do you want to go and trigger that? Go and trigger that trap for me. Good girl. Thank you.
That it?
Right, has anyone seen these books? Oh, ah! Oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, you're killing me. Hmm. Hello in there.
Out of the way, meat.
Oh. I feel like you want to eat me. I think you're gonna have to stay in there. Sorry.
Out of the way, meat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you out. There's plenty of books for you all to eat. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, pretty soon there'll be a... I'll do a New Vegas live stream, but the premise will just be giving Doc Mitchell as unpleasant time as possible.
We're going. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
He shouldn't have gone through my stuff.
I'll be right here then.
It probably won't just be Doc Mitchell. I'll be going to Novak and punching Boone out of the dinosaur mouth repeatedly. No, you see nothing. Ugh. Sod off. Ooh. Yeah, you haven't got a head anymore. Oh, I can take the head with me. Come on, head. Oh, you've been doing some nasty business in here. Aha! Oh. Do you mind? Oh, not the Khajiit. I don't care about the Nords, but not the Khajiit. Oh, you poor fluffballs. That's probably offensive to Khajiit, but... Poor guys. Ooh, Master Vampire. Nope, can't take him with me. I can take the Khajiit with me. Come on. Come on. Ah, there we go. Where'd you go? Bad kitty. Let's make a nice pile. Up you go. No, the fire mage is being difficult. Right, now have any of you seen these books? Oh, hello over there. Have a bowl device in your ass. Oh, oh, you bastard. Go, boys. Oh, not rock joint. Oh, who are you? Bad puppy. Hello. Oh, I'm supposed to come and get you.
Did Archmage Arin send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he?
He said nothing about you.
What? The book? Oh. Oh dear. I shouldn't have taken them. I know. It was stupid. I was stupid. It won't happen again. Help me get out of here, and I'll help you find them. Please.
I'm pretty sure I can find them on my own, given that there's a floating arrow above them.
No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry.
Right, I'll think about it.
Don't leave me here. No, no, this is the wrong way.
Where's my elf? Janessa? There you are, come here.
We going?
Come
I
on.
am the shadow at your back.
You're also the bastard that gets in my way.
So many shadowy corners to strike from.
And begin. Is someone there?
No, nobody's here. Tell you what, you guys can have a flame match and I can see how you like it. Have fun with that. Ow! goddamn books.
What was that? Is someone...
Am I enjoying the streaming? Yeah, it's going okay. Not getting many views yet, but I didn't really expect there to be initially. I've got a YouTube channel going as well where I archive. I put the archived footage on there. Oh, I think Skyrim's going to be the main thing that I stream. And just mainly just more for my own benefit than anything else. I could just watch this back. I like streaming when I can play with Shy as well. We played that horrible golf game together. Yeah, I think playing this game I enjoy streaming. I like sort of talking about my journey, and I think it's a good one to stream. I did stream a little bit of Red Dead, but I think I'll probably just play that in my own time now. And as I said, I like being able to stream with Cheyenne as well when she's available. That's mostly going to be dicking around in GTA or in Red Dead Online.
What the? Someone there?
No, nobody's here. Goodbye. Actually, I'll leave you with that, and you stay in there. Is it going okay in there? Yeah, they're fine. Oh, you're cowering. Excellent. Bonk.
Never should have come here.
Never should have come here. This is mostly just bullying a load of junior mages. Oh! Ah! Right, Battle of the Atronachs. Oh. Mine won very quickly. Sort of.
silence will serve us well in this place. Let us take our...
Eventually I'm hoping to get over to this side of the map, to the west side. We haven't really gone beyond this half of Whiterun. And then eventually we'll head down through Pale Pass to the Brawmer quest mod. Dawnguard's ready to start, and so is the other one. I don't remember the name of it. I probably won't go near either of those for a while. Oh, hello in there. No, stop it. Get out of the way. Barred from the other side, you say?
Is someone there?
I did manage to capture some great moments in some of my most recent Red Dead plays, and I think my Skyrim livestream from yesterday, I've clipped them down, they're on my channel. Moments of brilliant failure. Oh, goodbye. The only time I tried another life, it spawned me in the middle of Solstheim and had the winter mod too. My choice was freeze to death before I could reach a single town or be murdered by the little midget things in a cave. Yeah, the game was a bastard to me too when I first started this. Twice it put me in Solstheim. And then I died immediately.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's not an area of the world I'm planning on going to for a very long time. Ow. Fucking... Shut up. Dragonborn DLC, but entirely as a werewolf. I've never been a werewolf in this, or a vampire for that matter. I never really got far enough in my run to become one. Last time I was playing this and I broke the game. I never got far enough to become a werewolf or a vampire. Oops. Ooh, what blessing have I got? Oh, that's handy. Increase my magicka. Thank you for joining. I'll be sure to be nice to them. If I could get them coming round together, I would. Well, I might be able to configure it so they do. I might have a human companion next time. Or a dog. Oops. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that was worth it. I'll take these actually. I need better boots. They can just stay there. Give me your coins. Right, give me these bloody books already. I've been in this dungeon long enough. Oh, that was scary. I thought the game crashed for a second.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
It wasn't really me, it was more my companion. They kind of did most of the killing.
So you're just one of Oren's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. I'm afraid you don't have anything worth trading. Now, you can go back to your Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest... How dare you!
How dare you! Can I have that? That was easy. Oh, that could be handy. Right, let's go and find Orthorn again. I think he's learned his lesson now. Okay, now Orthorn, do you promise not to betray me if I let you out?
Well, everything worked out nicely, didn't it? Yes, you certainly do. You will be going back to the college then. I think perhaps I'll wait a bit before venturing there myself. Let this whole thing blow over, you know. Give certain parties a chance to forget what I may have done. Still, you've got me out of that cage, and I won't forget it. Thank you again, and good luck to you.
Wait, come back, I need to pickpocket you. Oh, nothing interesting. Alright, let's go back to the college.
The Archmage believed it important. It must be powerful.
We don't
What do you
know
want?
yet. We don't even know what it is. Where is
Well,
Arthur,
well.
anyway?
And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable... Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Until next time.
Let's get going. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distractions? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. May you walk on warm sands.
Excuse me.
good to see you. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Bremer, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aram is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Aldmeri Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
I need your help with something. Something private. Yes, I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had some... It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
All right, then.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Jezargo continues to slash the walls. You have time to practice.
Thereafter,
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it, The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order. But I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane, here. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here. You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it... Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Well,
until next
what is the
time.
meaning of this?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid. I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it. Whatever it is those Psijics are up to, they cannot be trusted. For all we know, he's here to scout out the college. I'm sure they want to undermine our efforts. This orb, the Eye of Magnus, whatever you want to call it, it's clearly powerful, and no doubt they want it for themselves. I expect to be informed if they make any future attempts to contact you. The what? No, I'm quite sure I have no idea what you're talking about. I suggest you mind your own business and return to whatever it is you do here.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. As for research, if you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college. I hope you've got some coin. Well, let's just take a look then. Precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he's sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. So there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are... No, Onmund made a deal. He made that choice, and now... I've already made it very... Look how Onmund gave up the... All right. Let's pretend for a moment that Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me? You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters. Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff, and I give you Onmund's precious amulet. Do we have a deal? Yes. Onmund's amulet in exchange. Fine. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact. Till next...
Let's get going. Lead on, then.
Excuse me, Enter. Might I have a moment?
What is it?
Yes,
Be careful.
apologies for the intrusion. I was wondering, if you could possibly, procure a few select items for me?
Really, Arniel? Because I seem to recall doing
Hey, watch it!
recently, at which point you assured me that you'd cover my expenses. And that, my nervous little friend, has not happened.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fun. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down... Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident. Do you remember what I first told you? About how not being able to control magic could destroy you? I didn't simply mean it could kill you. The Augur's accident is another very real type of a life destroyed. Well, it's been described as an accident. I can't imagine it was intentional. Something must have gone wrong, and he ended up in the state he's in now, fused to the energies that flow through the college. I've never felt it appropriate to ask him about it, about how that must feel. Or I suppose, if he can feel at all. All right, then.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward. Don't even think about it.
Excuse me.
Illusion really is the least appreciated of the schools of magic. If only I could be free of the mundane day-to-day activities life so often requires. What is that? Good afternoon. Huh? You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
What can I do for you? Of course. Let's go.
perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Can I help you? Lead on then.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
What you learn here will last you a life. Really? I'm sorry. Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to... I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out something as specific and... I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff's... I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not on mine.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this... thing... But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain. The Augur. Just what have you gotten yourself involved in? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful. Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually... The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last... My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they... I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
battle under the mountain. All gone now.
Crystal. Gone. Find apparatus. Inoculary.
What can I do for you, friend? Are you ready? It's remarkable that so many of these ancient Roman creations still function.
Yeah!